There's so much to learn in project management: methodologies, frameworks, terminology, certifications, and it feels like the list never stops growing. Maybe you are studying for an exam. Maybe you need to get prepared for a project starting next month. Maybe you just want to stay sharp and keep up with how fast things are changing. And here is what makes it hard: you don't know where to start. You open a large language model like ChatGPT, type in a question, and get hit with a wall of information that feels scattered and disconnected. Nothing sticks. Now, I get it. I've been there too, drowning in content, trying to piece it all together, wondering if I'm even focusing on the right things. So I found a solution to fix this. It's a single prompt, a super prompt that will turn ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever one you use, into your personal project management instructor. It's built on a simple principle: learn the trunk and branches before the leaves, master the fundamentals first, and everything else has something to hang on to. Now, I'm going to get the prompt for us here. So what I've done is I've just put this in a Word document, and I'll walk you through exactly how it works and why it is so effective. So I've just copied it here. Now, I've gone back into ChatGPT. As I say, you can use this in Claude or Gemini, whatever large language model you want to use. One thing I will say is I am doing this in a project. Now, the reason why we want to do that and why I recommend doing so is because you can add files and you can keep all of your learning in one organized place. So the LLM, such as ChatGPT, can really learn what you're looking for. You can refine your prompting further, and you can really get the output you're looking for each and every time you want to learn something new. So that would be my recommendation. Now, I do have a video on this channel walking you through exactly how to set up projects, why you want to use them, etc. Now, what I'm going to do here in this project is I'm just going to paste this prompt. Now, this is the super prompt we want to use, and I will leave it in the description down below if you did want to give it a go yourself. So let me walk you through how it's kind of built and what it's aimed to do. So I want to learn. Now, we will be replacing this with a live example in a second, but this is we've got a few placeholders where we can kind of manipulate the prompt to work for whatever we want to learn. So let me run through it. I want to learn said topic using first principles thinking. Treat all knowledge as a semantic tree. Start by teaching me the trunk and big branches before introducing the leaves and smaller details. Now, this is all based on a comment by Elon Musk. And he was kind of asked how he manages to learn so much, how he is able to understand such complex issues. And his response was, it's all about understanding the fundamentals first before you proceed. You are a professional and expert in, so again, we're going to use the same topic to learn throughout this, as well as an expert instructional designer for project managers. Very, very specific. Create a complete and structured 6-week learning roadmap for mastering the fundamentals of, again, put in our topic here, even if I am starting from scratch. Your response must include the following sections, formatted exactly as listed. Overview of the semantic tree, so and explain the core principles. Outline the big branches or the major categories that we need to explore further. Describe how the leaves or the details connect to the branches. Keep the explanation high level and foundational. Then we have a 6-week learning roadmap. So for each week, include the following: a week summary, our learning objectives, step-by-step lessons or activities, practical exercises tailored for a project manager, what I should be able to do by the end of the week, concepts you will learn, provide a bullet point list of all key ideas, terms, frameworks, and skills I will acquire. Additionally, we want some tips for success. I want some guidance on mindset, learning habits, how to test my understanding, and how to use AI to further accelerate my learning. Now, we've got an optional extensions here. Suggest advanced next steps if I want to go deeper after the 6 weeks. Now, make the tone clear, structured, and practical for a project manager learning any topic, methodology, framework, process, or exam content. So what I'm now going to do is I'm just going to type in an example. So I want to learn Prince 2. So we're going to be kind of assuming that we are going to be on the Prince 2 certification. Perhaps we are studying for the foundational, perhaps we are looking to become a practitioner. So I'm going to put this in here. Now, of course, you could use anything in here. You could go PMP, or you could go something really, really specific. You could even put something in like, I want to learn risk management, or I want to learn, something like program management. You see what I mean? Just be really, really specific as to an element in project management that you're looking to acquire knowledge in. So I'm going to plug this in here. So if I missed any, I think that's it. And then all you need to do is hit go, sit back, and we are going to have a learning path created for us all around Prince 2. Now, I have put the thinking model on because I want some kind of advanced or the best kind of output that ChatGPT can provide on the current model. Now, of course, you need to work with the account that you have, and you need to work with the LLM that you're working with. So as an example, I'm in the 5.1 model in ChatGPT. If you're in Claude, you might want to use Opus 4.5. That's the latest that's currently available at time of recording, but just use the model that makes sense for you. But here we go. So I am a Prince 2 practitioner, so I can look at this and see if this makes sense from the overview that we are looking for. So Prince 2 as a tree, the trunk, the non-negotiable core, there are things that never change no matter the project, the principles. So this is spot on. Now, I remember the principles really clearly. It's one of the first things that you learn. If you understand these deeply, everything else in Prince 2 makes sense. They are the why behind all processes and documents. So the big branches, themes, processes, and tailoring application. Again, I remember this very, very vividly and clearly. I remember going through it in the 2-day workshop. This is absolutely spot on. The leaves, detailed content you'll meet later, specific roles, management products, checklists. So this is absolutely brilliant. It's so synthesized. And as you'll see, we can kind of work through it. And what you can do from a prompt like this is, we are going to get a learning plan, but you can always, it introduces you to new topics and new ideas, which you can then explore further. So as an example, if I wanted to, as a follow-up prompt, I could say something like, what is a principle in Prince 2? Because it's now become visible to us. You wouldn't know that you need to ask that or prompt that before a prompt like this. It gives you the ability to expand your research further. So week 1, big picture and principles, the trunk. Get a clear mental model of what Prince 2 is, where it is used, and deeply understand the 7 principles as first principles. So look, it just breaks it all down. Look, this is absolutely brilliant. Practical exercises. By the end of week 1, you should be able to. Now, I've set this up as a 6-week plan. Let's just say you're doing Prince 2 in 2 weeks. You could alter the prompt for that. Say you want to learn something today. You could say something like, I need to learn this as soon as possible. Just alter the master prompt to suit your specific use case and needs. I've put 6-week learning roadmap. You literally can adjust that to suit whatever you need. This is the core prompt that you can leverage. But look how impactful this is. So what I'm going to suggest to you to save time is try this prompt for yourself. So copy and paste it directly from my description to ChatGPT or Claude and see what kind of results you can get. But as I say, this is great for processes, methodologies, learning. You can use this outside of project management as well. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm so pleased that I discovered that initial quote by Elon Musk, and I'm implementing it to learn so many new things. Now, if you do want to master AI for project management, there's a link in the description down below. Check that out. That will help you uncover hidden insights exactly like this and lots more, and basically make your life so much easier. So do check that out. Other than that, best of luck. Have a go with this, and I hope you have an excellent day.